Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 things I've learned from my first year flight class, the flight plan. Honestly, when I first started this class, wasn't sure what to expect, honestly. It turned out to be super helpful. I was told by a couple people it was just like a filler class when you just got to do, but it actually taught me a lot about handling college life, staying organized, and finding out the goals. So here are the biggest things that stuck with me while taking this class. Number 1, time management skills. The first thing I learned is that time management is a lifesaver. In high school, I would really just wing it, just do everything, get everything done. Teachers didn't really care. But in college, it builds up like really, really fast. This class helped me a lot realize how important it is to plan things out and to set reminders about big assignments and to do things on time and actually set aside a lot of time to do things, because if you don't, you'll just run out of time, turn it in late, or not be able to turn things in at all. And it also helps so I'm not stressing all the time about what to do. Another thing it taught me about is that making connections actually matter. First, I was really kind of shy about reaching out, maybe ask for help, but this class showed me getting involved really makes a difference. Study groups, campus events, talking to your professor, it helps you feel supported. College feels a lot of stressful when you realize you don't have to do it all alone. The next thing this class taught me about was figuring out my goals and strengths and how those can help me while going through college. This class, we did do a lot of self-reflecting, and we did a lot of assignments about what our strengths were, what our weaknesses were, how we can use those strengths to better ourselves, and how we can do better on our weaknesses and have a better mindset, like the growth mindset, so that we can have more strengths than weaknesses. It also made me realize that finding the right path isn't about having everything figured out right away. You can maybe be doing another class and then you change midway through. It's not a problem. Everybody's different. And this class encouraged us to really think long term. It also reminded us it's okay to change your goals, like I was saying. Another thing this class taught us was studying smarter, not harder. Before, I used to just reread notes, cram before the test, or just not even study at all. But this class made me realize that you really do have to study, and you need to learn some studying tips. Maybe we did the planner, the time management planner, and you really have to just put some time aside to study or to just look back on things so you don't end up failing your tests. It also taught me to be resilient, and that sometimes things just don't go as planned, or events will happen and you have to overcome that, and you can't just give up. That was with the growth mindset assignments that we did, it really helped. When something doesn't go your way, you try to figure out what you can and you learn from it back to the growth mindset, instead of just beating yourself up and not having a growth mindset. Those were the top 5 things that I learned from the class. Also, it impacted me because it taught me a lot about thinking things through, not giving up, to keep going. Also, it taught me about discussion posts. Like, I didn't really do this before, and this class really helped me to understand what they are, to understand how to reply to people and give them good criticism so you can better them and they can have better answers in the future, and actually commit to the conversation to better the conversation and not just, say a couple words and really not do anything. Also, my future goals and future plans are to finish the 2 years here with my business and then try to transfer to UCF and finish my degree out. It's also taught me to maybe you might want to reflect, try other options, and I have thought about that, maybe something in finance, something in basically the same field, maybe a little different, but this class has taught me a lot about that, a lot of reflection. It's taught me about you sometimes have to look back. Also, the interview stuff that we did recently, I like that. It really taught me how to answer interview questions confidently, and the practice was a really good help. Also, the resume. I never really knew how to write a resume before, but this class really taught me how to write a resume. And yeah, that's really it.